Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Have a Solana video for you guys. As you guys know, Solana had an outage yesterday, so I want to cover that in this video and some good news and bad news with Solana on here. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, so as you guys mostly probably have all heard, Solana had a major outage on their network yesterday. It was down for about 5 hours approximately, and they eventually ended up getting a software update out for the validators and got it back online. So let's jump into the price action here. It's currently at $97. It did dip a little bit with the news about it being down right around 6 o'clock this morning, and you can see the dip here, and then it actually recovered and went up higher than what it was before. So really it didn't affect the price too much, which is a good thing. I think, you know, Solana, they went almost a full year without any outages. They were like 14 days or something short of having any outages for an entire year. So they've been doing pretty good, but obviously this is not acceptable. But, you know, there are things that are coming that are going to fix this that I'll get into this video here. So this article here, down Solana is back online after developers rush to restart the blockchain. And it says Solana's blockchain's back processing transactions after a major outage that halted its operations for about 5 hours on Tuesday. Tuesday's report when the network stopped producing transaction blocks. So they acknowledged the issue, announcing that engineers were working to restore the service. And what down Solana this time? So what caused the outage? Well, Solana chain is back up. The cause of today's outage has not been revealed publicly. Core contributors are working on a root cause report, which has been made available once complete. Solana team said via its X account. Members of Solana core team did not respond immediately to the news for comment. And then they said the coin dipped 4%, but it's actually recovered by then. So I don't know if they've publicly said yet as of tonight when I'm recording this. I'm recording this last night as you're watching this. I haven't been able to find anything where they've stated what caused the issue, but maybe they don't want to say what caused the issue so they're not vulnerable to another attack until they get some things online here that'll resolve this. I mean, they did do a software update that resolved this particular issue from happening again, but you know, they're implementing some other things that are going to stop stuff like this from happening hopefully ever again. So they talked about on their X here, engineers across the ecosystem are investigating an outage. Engineers are readying a new validator software release, which includes a patch to address the issue which caused the cluster to halt. Validator operators should prepare for an upgrade. And then it said the mainnet validator operators release version 1.17.20 is ready, and they asked them to please upgrade. So they upgraded and restarted and got the network back online. You know, and there's all kinds of jokes and memes on here about the Solana outage, because it's kind of a thing now. So there's all kinds of memes and stuff here bashing Solana because of the outage, understandably so. And then there's an opinion piece that came out by Coindesk.com and said, can we all stop pretending that Solana is in beta? They're just basically saying on here, you know, they've been calling this beta network for a long time. It's time to say, hey, you're just having outages on your mainnet. But I mean, that's kind of true, but the same aspect, they're launching Firedancer this year, and I think once they launch Firedancer successfully and that's up and running and they get these quirks worked out, I think they're going to have a period of time where they're running the network on Firedancer to make sure everything's smooth and everything's running properly. You know, they may go a year or two before they say, hey, we're not on beta anymore, because they haven't fully implemented everything that they want to implement for their network. So they technically are in a beta phase in some aspect, but they are using adoption on the network right now. So it is technically their mainnet, but it's still in beta phase. So, you know, they're saying it's increasingly looking like a cop-out. So just some fun about Solana, but I think they'll get it eventually worked out and get these issues resolved. No one can argue the fact that they have some of the most adoption in crypto right now out of all the blockchains. So what is Firedancer? That's a big thing that everybody's really waiting for. Firedancer, I'll get into this here a little bit here. I don't want to make this video too long, but in the blockchain space, individuals that run client software on their computers are referred to as nodes. Nodes can perform a range of important roles, such as helping to secure and maintain blockchain networks. Client software acts like a bridge between a node's computer and a blockchain. Open source public blockchains allow developers to create their own applications or implementations of this software to perform various functions. And then they talk about, different challenges of Solana here. To promote blockchain decentralization and remove any single points of failure, projects like Ethereum encourage external developers to create their own client implementations in various programming languages. This means that there are several different options node operators have when deciding which client they'd like to use. So they have 3 different main advantages to this. Each client has its own unique code base, reducing the network's overall vulnerability to bugs and attacks, reduces transition finality risk, prevents single client from manipulating blockchain transactions. Developers can create applications using whichever program languages they're most comfortable with. So they have different languages that they can use. Right now, Solana is using 3 different validator clients. So basically, they're using the Solana Collabs client written in Rust programming language, Jito Solana client forked from Solana Labs client, also written in Rust programming language, and Sig client written in Zig programming language. And then Firedancer is going to be in the C programming language. This says C++, but I think it's just the C programming language from what I've heard. And it was developed by Jump Crypto. Basically, as you guys have heard probably, they were able to process over 1 million transactions with this. So this will give them a 4th option for software for Solana validators, and it's going to help diversify their network and make it more secure. So if they have to take down one part of the chain to fix it on one of the other options, they could still leave Firedancer running. So hopefully this will, help with their performance and outage issues. So this is a 4th software option to choose from, further reducing Solana's vulnerability to bugs, code exploits, and attacks. So hopefully once Solana is launched and up and running, this prevents them from having another outage. It was almost a full year. I know Ethereum has had some outages in the past as well. So not everybody's perfect. Solana is getting a lot more adoption, and a lot of projects are launching on Solana this bull run. And I think, I don't think this is really going to have an impact on its price in the bull run. As you can see, while it was down, it barely moved at all. In this article here from the block, Solana Chapter 2 crypto phone reaches 60,000 pre-orders. That's double of what the previous Saga phone orders were. They had 30,000 the first time around. They've already doubled that, and I think they're still in like the founders sale phase at $450. I do have a link in the description below if you guys want to use that. It just gives me points on their leaderboard. No big deal. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. But if you want to use it, I'd appreciate it. I don't know what it will give me other than points on their leaderboard. Anything helps, I guess. So I'd appreciate if you're going to order a phone, you use my referral link in the description below. I ordered one. I think it's going to pay for itself very likely with the airdrops and stuff that are coming to it. They've already announced at least one airdrop that'll be coming to the Saga 2 phone. So I'm sure there's going to be multiple in the upcoming bull run with it. So, and this phone is launching in the peak of the bull run, unlike I don't think the last one. I think the last one launched last year in 2023. So we were kind of in a bear market when that phone was really out and released. So really, we're in the. We did have a kind of a bull run most of the year because we started really low in January and just slowly came up. We did have some corrections in there, but for the most part, it wasn't a true bull run. This should be launching hopefully right at the peak of the bull run, right before the peak of the bull run. So there could be some very good airdrops that could be very beneficial to the Saga 2 phone holders or owners. But that's what I got for this video, guys. Hopefully Solana gets this worked out. I'm still bullish on Solana and the projects that are built on Solana. I think it's going to do fantastic in this bull run. I'm really looking forward to Firedancer and seeing how that reacts on their network, and hopefully they don't have any more outages after that's released, and we'll just have to see what they do from here, and if they ever reveal, and maybe by the time this video comes out, or even by the time I've recorded this, they've shared what caused the outage, but I didn't find anything, so I wanted to get this video out to you guys regardless. But I appreciate all of you for subscribing to my channel. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and please give this video a quick like. It really helps get my videos out to more viewers. Really helps when you like this video. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified of my daily videos. I appreciate all of you, and we'll see you on the next video.